Welcome to Mindshock. This is your host, Bruce McGuire, and this is the Flat Earth Live Q&A Series, 17th edition, where we continue our examinations into one of the greatest masters of Dunning-Kruger, Craig McNeill, of Fight the Flat Earth. I mean, this goof is also possibly the most extreme humiliation fetishist out there. In all categories, particularly anti-flat earth grifting. I mean, I've just never seen any humiliation fetish like this. I mean, he's taking it to all new lows. And we're all here to document it in typical Mindshock fashion with logic and reason at the forefront, unlike anything else out there. If you want to help support the podcast, you can do it to our PayPal. Check the link in the description. Make sure you're subscribed. Like and share Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and Patreon. Patrons do get priority for case topic, logical analysis, co-podcast requests. You could also be a guest in the podcast depending on your tier. Questions, comments, theories, thoughts, suggestions, rebuttals, or debunkings of any kind. Leave them in the comment section. Unless, of course, you are with us here live, then drop them in the live chat. I'll try to get to all of them, and you could become a YouTube member right here on YouTube. Help support the channel that way. Welcome everyone. Justin Johnson, Aaron Pintosack. Yeah, yesterday was kind of a crazy day with power issues, so definitely wanted to do a follow-up live earlier today to get some more Dunning-Kruger stylings examined, particularly those of Fight the Flat Earth. I've just never seen gophery like this. Sustained gophery. Oh man, sustained humiliation fetishism. I mean, this guy's a full-time humiliation fetishist. Supposedly, he's married and has 2 kids. Crazy. Like, how does he provide for them, or does his wife wear the pants in the family? I don't know if I've seen definitive proof that he's married, and if he is married, if he's married to a human wife, we don't know this information. Pintosack says that picture is triggering. Southwest says, I expect goofery to be exposed today. Oh man, I've just never seen goofery like this. Craig is just the gift that keeps on giving. I mean, he went on a 5-day cope spiral on Twitter. I'll give you some highlights here. I mean, we don't have time to go over all of it because obviously every single post this guy makes is logical fallacy spam. Oh man. I'm so glad he exists though. I mean, can you imagine if there was no Craig? I mean, there's tons of other humiliation fetishists out there and Dunning-Kruger goofs. But I mean, this guy, I think he single-handedly inspired a whole generation of humiliation fetishists to just go online and demonstrate their basic English and logical illiteracy. Because it's just non-stop. You got goofs like Alex Boge following in his footsteps. I forget what the other guy was. The Real Truther, some kind of big pharma cultist, cope spiraling hard. He went on a multi-day cope spiral on Twitter, so yeah, if you want to follow along with these Dunning-Kruger stylings and get some free comedy, you could check out my Twitter, the Mindshock Pod, and follow along with all the meltdowns and non-stop multi-day meltdowns. Even Michael Sartain, the current Dunning-Kruger champ, just continues to spam fallacies. He finally responded. Yeah, let's start with Sartain, I guess. We'll set the stage with Sartain, and then we'll move on. We'll move on to Craig. So yeah, Sartain's goofery, legendary as well. Legendary. He's the current reigning defending Dunning-Kruger champ, but that's only because I haven't finished several other logical analysis debates. The one between Craig and Caleb, where Craig set the current world record fallacies, I believe 11 fallacies in a single comment or response. I don't know if that's been beat, but I have to finish it. There's so many glitches on the video. Like, I really got to get that. It's probably going to take me another 2 weeks, but I will definitely be finishing that one. And apologies to Caleb. I know he's been waiting. It's been more than a year now, probably. It's crazy. But obviously, yeah, the old channel got shut down, so here is, let's go over Sartain's goofery, and he's proving why he's the champ. I also need to do, Zerka debated Sartain again on Flat Earth, and I have to logically analyze that one, because Sartain was in full force, spamming fallacies like no tomorrow on that one, so I do need to go over that one as well. And if anybody has a solution, because obviously a lot of these are different lengths, so it's not exactly apples to apples, which is why I have the FPM rate, the fallacies per minute. But anyway, here's the, Sartain tweeted this, and I responded, and he finally responded to me for the first time. He actually blocked me on Twitter before, and I don't know something with the Twitter algo, because it apparently people that have blocked me before, I'm no longer blocked, but I don't think they actually unblocked me, so I don't know if there's some kind of reset with the Twitter algo or whatever. But let's start with the goof Sartain, and then we'll move to Craig. Oh, man. Alright, so here is Sartain posted this April 10th after 10 years of going completely undefeated in every debate. Did I finally lose one today? Oh, man. I mean, can you imagine posting this? Is this humiliation fetishism or genuine mental disability? Now, he's the Dunning-Kruger champ, no question. But there's other mental issues going on here. And how can we decipher them? How can we decipher these mental issues? Welcome, Johnny Sizzle Chest. Eric Petersman asks, could he be doing it for clicks, or does he actually believe his own idiocy? Are you talking about Craig or Sartain or both? Pinto Sack says, maybe Sartain knows he's a retard and he's just having fun with it. Alright, so anyway, here's my response. Sartain claims to have gone 10 years undefeated in every debate. I mean, if this is genuine, I mean, just the mental disability in the lack of awareness is just astounding here. So here's my response. My response here, wait, when did you ever win one? Currently, Sartain Podcast is the reigning Dunning-Kruger champ, losing in the most spectacular fashion. To be fair, still have to finish analyzing a few others. And I linked the analysis on Sartain. This is his first official response to me, I believe. Bro, you just love taking L's. You keep showing that video that's not even a debate. It's a video of an autistic, mentally handicapped guy off his med reacting to a debate. And you keep forgetting about the part where Jaron came back on my show and admitted that every single thing I said was true. Holy expletive, you just got dunked on. Basketball emoji. And then he links him and Jerry. And so here's my response to him here. And of course he did not respond to my response. Because, I mean, how could he, once you see the response here? I mean, I don't know, maybe he could come up with something, but a lot of goofs, like, once they're called out on what they're doing and how they're doing it, which is why I call them out, they have no response because they know that what I just said was true. Unless they try to spam some kind of non-sequitur to cope, which they sometimes do. But I don't think these narcissists are used to getting called out specifically. They're used to just being argued with on down to their level. Just people, just nonstop expletives and personal attacks instead of just describing what just happened. So here's my response. No, I didn't forget the part where a guy made a claim, retard. But spot on projection, you love your humiliation fetish, taking L's you can't stop. All you did was spam further fallacies, ad hom, poison the well, instead of actually addressing arguments co-parter. So notice how Sartain couldn't actually demonstrate why every fallacy I counted in the analysis wasn't a fallacy. He just hallucinated or projected how someone was off their meds. He didn't address a single, he couldn't address a single logical fallacy exposed. All he could do was say that one of the guys involved in the debate admitted that everything Sartain said was true. So, for example, if somebody's arguing with somebody on the topic of ghosts, and then however many months or years later they say, oh, by the way, the person arguing against me was actually right about everything. So not a single argument actually addressed or demonstrated how it was true or false. Like zero actual logic or merit to anything, just more baseless claims. Oh, someone said something. I mean, can you imagine a more brain-dead L? Like, could Sartain have taken more of an L in this response than saying, oh, someone said something? Someone said something. Oh, man. I mean, can you imagine Richard Dawkins says, oh, by the way, all the guys that argued against pro-God, oh, yeah, they were actually right. Like, without actually addressing any argument. Oh, man, could you be more brain-dead than Sartain? Maybe. Let's see what Craig has in store for this. But yeah, this was pretty funny. I mean, Sartain is just no awareness whatsoever. Just zero awareness. It's pretty wild. S. Some says, there is no way you can convince me that these idiots actually still believe what they preach. Pintosack asks, do you think they're getting paid to produce the content? I'm not sure about that. I mean, obviously the algo encourages it. Anytime you're pro-establishment, anytime you have a bootlicker channel, you're gonna get pushed in the algo. I mean, just look at woke goofery. Woke goofery gets pushed like crazy in the algo. Like DEI and woke goofery. All these people have just these huge followings. I mean, look at Soy Lodge. Soy Lodge somehow. I mean, they probably bought most of their subs, but it still gets pushed in the algo. Pintosack says, love that you throw in retard in there. You'll see, if I call a duck, I mean, this guy's quacking and waddling. Can you blame me for calling out the quacking and waddling while also addressing arguments? Because notice how I didn't call him a retard in absence of an argument. I clearly made the arguments, pointing out why he was fallacious. Because some guy said some words. That's his argument. Some guy said some words. And so I called that out while calling him a retard, and I called out what he was doing psychologically while calling out the actual fallacies he was using instead of addressing any arguments, and invited him to co-parter. Glenn says, if I still wore Batman pajamas to bed, I'd probably believe the Earth was a globe too. Oh, man. But as stupid as Sartain is, I mean, I don't know, Craig is just on another level. So let's go to Craig here. I think I might have posted one of these tweets before, but let's go over them again because they're just so funny. They're just so funny. So here's what he posted. Because I brought up, again, like, I try to dumb things down as much as possible. Like, I really do try to dumb it down, but these goofs still can't grasp it. So they're crying for me to debate them, whether it's Craig or some of these other goofs. They're just crying and begging to debate me while demonstrating they don't know the basic definitions of words. Why would I debate illiterates? I mean, it's just weird. If a toddler challenged me to a full contact kickboxing match in a rank and then said I was scared for not accepting, Now, let's say the toddler, they're not looking to get me incarcerated. They fully believe in their deranged mind. Let's say this is a mentally disabled toddler. They fully believe that they would destroy me. They fully believe it. But should I enter the ring with them? Would it be moral for me to take up their challenge if they whine and cry long enough? Even if they offer money. There were some other goofs actually offering money. I don't know if Craig did, but other goofs were offering money to debate me. So if a toddler offered money, somehow they got a bunch of cash, 5 grand, 10 grand, 100 grand, whatever, and they wanted to full contact kickbox, would I do it? And if I don't do it, is the only option that I'm afraid and I know I'm gonna lose, like these goofs pretend, is that the only option? The only reason for me declining to full contact kickbox a toddler? Is it the only one? So, this was his response to that analogy. Instead of addressing the analogy, he said, dude, I'd destroy you in debate and a full contact fight. I'm like 90% muscle at this point. Like I said, you wouldn't dare debate me and you will run away. I need say no more while continuing to cry and cope and say a lot more. If you're brave enough, contact my assistant. His assistant is some other kind of retard, I don't know, just cope spiraling in most of the same threads, or it's a duplicate account of his, but the other guy apparently does have some other photos. So obviously I couldn't stop laughing here. Once... Because, I mean, what is this guy thinking? Like, why would I ever actually fight this guy? I mean, if he has a family, why would I put this guy in a permanent coma and have his I mean, I don't know if his family actually likes him or not. Maybe they would appreciate it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know how old they are. Maybe they would appreciate it. But if they need him providing however many pennies he makes, if they need him providing that money, why would I deprive his family if they're real? This family has done nothing bad to me. Why would I deprive them of the guy that feeds them? Like, what's in it for me? Like, why would I do that? So then he posted some video evidence here, or photo evidence here. Now, as you can tell, I mean, who needs that taper when you can have this highly sought after melted plastic look? I mean, again, why would you want a V-taper? Look at this melted plastic look, and then there's an accompanying video here, too, that he posted. Let's look at this video here, because he's going to make a comment referencing to it. So let's go to Exhibit A and Exhibit B here. So let's go to Exhibit B. And here's him, in quotations, I guess, pumping iron. Look at those flabby arms. He's got like zero definition in the arms. You could see his shoulder blade a little bit. We got to give him that. His upper back fat does not appear to be extremely obese. What is that, 3 plates? Look how he's struggling on 3 plates. I mean, this guy willingly posts this stuff on the internet. It's crazy. Oh, man. Pinto's access his pull-down form is terrible. The fact that he can even do 3 plates, though, I guess is kind of impressive, considering it's Craig. Again, look at that melted plastic look. Highly sought after. Everybody's abandoning the V-taper for the melted plastic look. But anyway, so here's the next response. This is where he posted the video. I asked him, because he said it would ruin me to debate him. I said, it would ruin me to full contact kickbox a toddler. You think I should? His response is, I know, I'm impressive and scary, while posting that video of him barely being able to move 3 plates. Oh, man. I mean, he's taken humiliation fetishism to a whole nother level. And here's the response here. I say, he says he's scary and impressive and scary. I respond, scary fat. I mean, that melted plastic flab is kind of scary looking. He said, where's the fat? I'm below 18% body fat at this time. I'm mostly muscle, lol. If you see fat in that video, it explains a lot. There's a reason you don't put yourself on camera, Bruce. So I asked him if he went from 10% to 18% in a day, because if you remember the previous day, so here we have April 12th, he's saying he's 90% muscle. Now all of a sudden he's below 18% body fat. So he's no longer 90% muscle. So he can't even he can't even keep up with his own mathematical inconsistency. He got lost in his own gophery. So I asked him if he went from 10% to 18% in one day. Post your DEXA for further humiliation. You know you want to, because I don't know how he's hallucinating he's below 18. I mean, is that just hallucination, or did he actually get a DEXA? I mean, I can't really tell what kind of fat, like what percentage he's at, because his body, I mean, he's got that melted plastic look. I've never really seen that before. I don't know how it would break down in terms of fat, bone, water, muscle, whatever. So then he says, whoever said I was 10%? And here's my last response to the goof. A retard did. And I just quoted him from the previous day. And then, of course, he didn't respond. Now, I mean, how much, you know what's an interesting, like, what percentage of this is intentional indulging of humiliation fetish, and what percent of it is unintentional, where he's just that mentally disabled, he gets lost in his own gopher? Because obviously mentally disabled people can also have humiliation fetishes. We're not falling for black and white logical fallacies here. It's possible he's both mentally disabled and a humiliation fetishist. Pinto Sack says maybe he did the caliper fat test at the gym. Well, did he do it himself? Oh, man. Glenn says Craig struggles with density on many levels. I like how he goes from 90% muscle to 18% body fat. I mean, you can't make this stuff up. Oh, man. Eric Petersman asks, is that dude serious? He appears to be. Oh, man. You can't make this stuff up. Eric Petersman asks, yeah, because full contact fighting would prove he's right. I mean, it would prove that he's got the fighting ability of a toddler. Pinto Sack says, how old do you think he is? I have no idea, actually. He's not super young, though. He can't blame this on being young and stupid. But who thinks posting a photo like this is a good idea? I mean, I know he used to be even more, like, he used to be really obese, and I mean, it is possible to look worse than he currently looks, so, you know, let's give him, his fair play there. He definitely, he definitely looked much worse before, where he was just like pure fat obese. Now he's obviously been to the gym a certain amount of hours. Now obviously he has no form, and he still looks like melted. I mean, his physique is that melted plastic physique. It's pretty terrible. But it's better than he was before. Chilster Deluxe says he got done for battering a granny. He beat up an old lady? That doesn't surprise me if that's true. I do not claim anything is true or untrue. Pinto Sack says he had to slim down to impress his AI wife. But his humiliation fetish is so strong, he wants to be put into a coma. Like, he would actually, it seems like he would get off on having this, like, televised kickboxing fight. Now, and obviously he's so brain dead, he can't think of any other reason why I wouldn't appear on camera, other than not having an extremely impressive physique. And I kind of mentioned it too, like, even if I posted my physique, he would just say that's not me, so it doesn't matter. Like, what would be the point of playing this humiliation fetish game with him? He actually continued on to one of his other supporters. Now, again, like, I have more issue with his supporters, because who are these evil people that subscribe to his channel and egg him on, pretending that he is actually winning debates? I mean, this guy hasn't won a single debate ever. He's getting just absolutely demolished every single debate. And his followers, like, they even tip him, they super chat him, they egg him on, pretending that he's winning, so he keeps doing it. Like, that's just mean. I mean, that's just mean. They gaslit him into thinking that he's actually competent. It's weird. Chilster Deluxe says it's true, with his walking stick he beat her. Huh. Got any links to that? Let's see, can we corroborate that? It appears there's quite a few different Craig McNeills in the UK who have been arrested for assault, as well as crimes against children. But again, that's a very common name. Very common name. As some says, he looks like a lesbian gym teacher. Oh man, that cannot be unseen. Oh man, that cannot be unseen. Wow. Wow. Yeah, that can't be unseen. Well, I never really... I don't want to assume his gender either. Like, I have no idea what this goof identifies as. Welcome, Sandro. Chilster Deluxe says, I've got a video and there's a woman that's the spitting image of him. Yeah, that's weird. Do you got the video hosted anywhere? I'll play it right now if you want. I'm gonna go over one more clip of, well, once we've done exposing his illiteracy. Yeah, he went on, so one of his other supporters actually has a decent physique, and they actually posted a DEXA scan, which wasn't too terrible. It's like 20-something%, and they actually had a pretty big gut. So, yeah, pretty impressive DEXA, if that was an accurate DEXA and accompanying physique image, but I'm not going to put that on the screen. That's not Craig, but, and then we were talking about cortisol, and Craig is so retarded, he doesn't know what cortisol is, because I simply mentioned to the other guy that if you have a stubborn gut and you work out a lot, like you already work out a lot, so you're pretty well toned in the arms and legs, and it's just the gut that's the problem. That's called the cortisol valley, and working out more actually inhibits fat loss because it's driving your cortisol up, which is a stress response. So if you're exercising too much, especially excessive cardio, that inhibits fat burn. And obviously Craig is so stupid, he hallucinated and strawman that I said that exercise inhibits fat burn. And the brain dead goof like even posted a study, or him or his assistant, whatever, posted a study showing that exercise burns fat. Completely illiterate to the context of what I just said. I said people who already exercise excessively and still have cortisol belly would do better by tweaking their diet and exercising less. Because if you already have enough exercise to burn fat and it's not burning, that's a cortisol problem. And the brain-dead goof just went on to humiliate himself, demonstrating he doesn't know what cortisol is, or basic English literacy, as usual for Craig. Pintosack says, what's the best way to lose belly fat for middle-aged men? Yeah, it's actually not excessive cardio. Excessive cardio can retain that fat. Yeah, so I would do low-intensity cardio. And actually only train maybe 2 hard training days a week. I mean, you gotta kind of, everybody's so different. It's like really tough. But yeah, definitely diet, and not aggressive diet either, because if you're aggressively restricting calories, that's going to drive your cortisol up anyway. So even if you do lose weight, it'll come right back on once you go back to your regular diet. So you should do mild, extreme. Well, there's two ways. If you're going to get some big answers here, because this is Mindshock. We're going to be comprehensive and exhaustive. So Pintosack, there's 2 answers here, and that's why there's so much different information out there, because you could do it different ways. So most people are stuck in the middle, and that's why they don't make any progress. They're in the mid-calorie range. They don't cut enough calories, or they don't raise enough calories. So if you want to go, calories and carbs, actually, for both. If you exercise a lot, you need to go high calorie, high carb. So if you're working out 2 or 3 times a day, you better be going to like 4,000 calories. You could even push it to 600, 700 grams of carbs. But if you're not, that's going to make you really fat. So it all depends on your schedule. If you work full time and you can only work out like once or twice a week, you should go very mild, very small caloric deficit, and don't cut carbs too much. But the real answer actually is cycling it. Most people, they want to stick to a diet for a year, but even if you're only moderately restricting, the cortisol is going to build up and you don't get recovery. The older you are, the more you need to focus more on recovery than working out. So like people who want to get back in shape, like the David Gogginses of the world, although when he did it, he was in his 20s, so he was still young enough. If he was older, that probably wouldn't have worked. I mean, it could hypothetically work, but then your hormones get all destroyed from the cortisol. So you want to do it slowly, not quickly. Fasting is excellent, but again, you got to watch the cortisol. So I would say for most middle-aged men with a stubborn gut, the best way would probably be to do very light cardio, like a walk, or, at most a power walk. You could use the Japanese walking technique. You walk slowly, then walk briskly. Alternate every few minutes. Do that for about 60 minutes every morning before breakfast. And then maybe another 10-15 minutes of super light walking after breakfast. If you do martial arts, you could do some shadow boxing instead for just like 5-10 minutes after every meal. And and cycle it. So go 2-3 weeks on and off by going, you can go high calorie, high carb if you're doing a lot of workouts, and then switch to low calorie, low carb, like not aggressively, but lower than your average for 2-3 weeks, and then keep switching it back and forth. That way your cortisol won't rise long term to prevent fat burn. And you got to get on testosterone supplements, like natural only. I would not advocate any of the injections or any of that stuff. Sandro says, working out while fastings give better stamina and results. Yeah, just don't do it long term. So do it for a week and then do it eating before working out for a week. Go back and forth. Otherwise, you're going to be raising your cortisol long term. But mild cardio is fine. Pintosack says, I cut out breakfast for a few weeks and found I had more energy throughout the day. Yeah, and if you haven't checked out the nutrition podcast I did, one of the main things is not just what you eat, but the order that you eat it in. Don't ever eat carbs or sugar before eating protein or fiber or fat. And also make sure you get enough protein, because you can't burn fat efficiently unless you have enough protein. Like, this is for long term. So, like, doing like a fasting week is excellent. But don't do that all the time, because then you're spiking your cortisol. So, yeah. Thomas Morgan says fasting is great for our spirit. Chillster says, there's the video. Did you post it in the chat? Like, it's not going to work. You can't post links. Space it out without the dots or whatever. I'm Lions Cat says, yes, even just push-ups, pull-ups, and then sprinting. Sprinting is probably the best. Do 1 or 2 sprint sessions. Do the Norwegian 4x4 to build the VO2 max, and that's going to increase your fat burn while boosting your growth hormone and muscles. So do 30, if you're out of shape, do like 20-30% at 90% intensity. That's one set. Make sure you get a proper rest of 2 to 3 minutes, and then do it again. Do it 4 times. If you're in pretty decent shape, you can go 60-minute sprint, or even up to 60 second sprint, or 90-second sprint, if you're already in good shape only. And then do 4 sets. You could even work up to 6 or 8 sets. Lions Cat says, the sardines fad diet is intriguing. If seal fat only completely removes plaques, then eating what seals eat seems like an interesting idea. Yeah, a lot of those fad diets, they're not really that great. The best function of those fad diets is what you don't eat, because most people are eating crap. So then when they go to a fad diet, like let's say watermelon diet, the benefits are mostly from not eating the garbage, not what they are eating, even though that also has benefits. Lord Zed says, I keep it old school. I climb trees. I'm in woods with dog always. Yeah. Yeah, the sprinting, for some reason, like, people go jogging, and that can build your cortisol long term. I mean, especially if you do it excessively and you're not in good shape. If you're already in phenomenal shape, it's not necessarily going to bring your cortisol up. Like, Run Boston Bear always is such a great runner. It's not really going to bring his cortisol up from the average, because he's already in phenomenal shape. But if you're a middle-aged guy with a gut and you're not used to jogging, and all of a sudden you start jogging every day, I mean, yes, there's gonna be health benefits, but it's not necessarily gonna get rid of your cortisol gut. Alright, so let's get to this. Let's get to his video here, which is also hilarious and loaded with goofery. I hope that answered your question on the gut, though. Supplements, like testosterone supplements, like ashwagandha, and people respond to them differently, too, but, yeah, there's a whole list. Just look up testosterone-boosting foods and supplements, natural supplements. And, yeah, and then also estrogen-lowering supplements, because the more estrogen males get, the less fat burn you're going to have. And then you could also do berberine and supplements that specifically burn fat.
Right.
Alright, let's see what this goof has to say here. This one's pretty funny. I mean, even his face kind of looks like melted plastic.
Listen to what I'm saying. Avengers Infinity War. Great CGI. Flawless CGI. Cost $316 million to make. Right? NASA get on average about $20 billion a year. So if NASA are getting so much more money than the makers of Avengers Infinity War, why is NASA's CGI so shit compared to the people that made the most successful movie of all time?
So not only does he think Avengers Infinity War is the most successful movie of all time, oh man. The list of mental disability in not comprehending variables. Let me finish this first. Oh, he was in a conversation with somebody else.
Movie of all time.
Listen, that's part of the plan.
Right.
I mean, just look at this goof. It's like, I can't tell if he knows this is all BS and he's just enjoying it, or if he genuinely believes the BS he's spewing as part of the humiliation fetish. Like, would the humiliation fetish be more indulged if he knew he was wrong? I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on your type of humiliation fetish. Alright, hold on. Let me see. You said it was DJE Media. Can I launch a drone from National Trust land? Okay, I think I found the video you're talking about. Go to 5 minutes. There's nothing here at 5 minutes. There's nothing here. Okay. Alright, anyway. So... Okay, Sandro put it in. Yeah, that's the same video. Nobody's getting beat with a cane here. Okay. Huh? Sandra? I don't see anything about any beatings. Okay. So Craig is so mentally disabled, he doesn't know, like, he's hallucinating that whatever disclosed budget is the actual budget, that corruption doesn't exist in the world, so NASA could never pocket the money or put it elsewhere and not use it on the CG. And furthermore, he's so retarded, he doesn't understand that he is the punchline. He is the joke. If the powers that be wanna exercise a humiliation ritual on the masses, and the ritual itself is putting out CG that looks so bad to get goofs to believe it, and then they laugh at the goofs that believe it because it looks like Microsoft Paint, that is the ritual. And he's comparing it to a movie where they're actually trying to make it look good. Like, the mental disability is just off the charts here. And again, I'm not saying that what is or isn't true. I'm saying if that were the case, the mark of an educated mind is to consider a concept or idea as true without believing in it. So, yeah, another just hilariously horrible take from Craig. Just no mental capacity whatsoever to consider variables or understanding what a logical fallacy is, or logic, or science, or any basic definitions of any basic words. Oh man, the goofery, just absolutely off the charts. Absolutely off the charts. I mean, yeah, that woman in the video kind of sort of looks like Craig, but I mean, I don't know. The glasses are different and magnify the eyes, but yeah, I don't know. Maybe she's a long-lost cousin. Thomas Morgan says, God said he would send strong delusion. There it is. I mean, just look in this goof's eyes. I mean, this is quite the goof. I mean, just look at the religious fervor in his eyes. Bootlicking the religion of scientism. And just non-stop worship at the altar of the Church of NASA. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to go over here. It's going to be a short one. But no goofery stone will be left unturned here. No goofery stone. And I'm sure he'll cope spiral over... Someone in the chat said, Sandra says, but it can't be him. She looks more masculine. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, man. Yeah, just there's so much off the charts goofery from anti-flat earth grifters. There's just, it appears to be no limits here. But yes, within the next 2 weeks, in about 2 weeks, I'll try to finish all of the older logical analyses. And then we could see how Sartain stacks up to them, how Craig stacks up to them. We can get some proper rankings in here. I know it's all long overdue. But, yeah, when you're being absolutely comprehensive and exhaustive, we can't rush those things. We have to make sure every single fallacy is counted. And I'm still having some power and connection issues, so I want to make sure everything's running very smoothly for those. So plenty more to come. I will be doing a Columbine stream on the 20th, live Q&A, April 20th. Probably around late morning, early midday. And yeah, so that'll be coming up. And a few other more true crime ones I'm behind on. So thanks everyone again for joining us. If you want to help support the podcast, help logic and reason return to a world which is quickly going extinct, perhaps no better illustrated than by Craig. Every single video he makes and every single post he makes. You can donate to our PayPal. Check the link in the description. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, and Patreon. This is Bruce McGuire signing off. Catch you guys next time.